What's up, y'all? Coach Matthew going into week number 4 and throwing it to the upper body now, starting to hit muscles like your chest, shoulders, and triceps with the push movement pattern. We'll start today by looking at a couple of exercises that actually target all three: a chest press and a push-up. And you might like one of those a little more than the other. But the thing is that these are the same movements. And with them being the same movement, progress in one should mean progress in another. But if you're still struggling with push-ups, not seeing any progress at all while consistently lifting heavier and heavier with your chest press, or moving closer and closer to the wall while we're on the straps, there's probably something going on with the push-up. And last year I made a whole 5.5-minute video just on push-ups, but I'll try to save you the time and go over 3 main things that might be tripping you up and preventing it from working like a chest press. The first thing that could be stopping your push-up from feeling just like a chest press and using the same muscles could just be your hand placement. Now, when we're on the bench, we can start with your hands right in line with the shoulders because we're using dumbbells in open air. So as you come down, the grip can open up a little bit and still get proper chest engagement all the way through the rep. But when we're down on the ground, if your hands are right underneath your shoulders, they're stuck there, which emulates more of a close grip chest press. With a close grip chest press, we use more of the shoulders and the triceps because there is no distance side to side. Now, if the first issue is hand positioning, the second is definitely elbow positioning. As a common mistake is for the elbows to go straight out to the side. And I'll show you what I mean. We set up all right, hands under the shoulders, and like I said, the elbows go straight out to the side. You're probably thinking to yourself, that doesn't look right. And I can tell you right now, it doesn't feel right either. It puts a lot of pressure through the shoulders and doesn't share it with the chest any. So we'll try to rotate the elbows in some, just like on a chest press, where we find a nice arrow shape with the arms and the torso and push right back up and off. And lastly is not getting a full range of motion, as different points in the range engage different muscles. Starting at the bottom, the chest begins to pull the arm forward, and the shoulder continues that movement, and the tricep fully extends the arm. All three, again, working in tandem to finish the move, but if we cut the range short, we never get the chest engagement. So going for a partial rep as an option isn't really an option. Drop down to the knees, find a bench and elevate the torso some. Find an option that gives you a full range of motion, otherwise you're missing part of the rep. Now, while I'm down here, I'll talk about one last issue with the push-up that's really an issue for all push exercises, and that's a lack of core engagement. See, in a push-up, the hips start to drop down low, and it's really an issue for a push-up because we start to work a different part of the chest entirely with a different angle between the chest and the arms. When we brace the core, we flatten everything out. It's a much more direct push, working straight along the chest, dropping down, and now you start to work the bottom. Now, having talked about the chest press, there's another exercise that sometimes tries to become a chest press when either we're lifting too heavy or we have a lack of core engagement, and that's the shoulder press. And sometimes when we're back on the floor, we get so determined to just lift the weight that we forget what exactly it is we're working. And the shoulder press is a prime example of that. Like I said, if the weight's too heavy and you're focused on just pushing to the ceiling, sometimes you can tip back, bringing the chest in, which lets you lift a little heavier than you probably should go overhead with. So try to brace the core next time you're going for something super heavy. Keep the ribs locked in, your back super flat, and don't let it arch back. See if you're still able to lift it. If not quite, go lighter. Work the right muscles for the right exercises. If it was a chest press, it'd be a chest press, not a shoulder press. And next week, we'll balance the upper body with pull. But I really did just scratch the surface this week. So if you guys have any more questions on push exercises, especially push-ups, let me know. But keep an eye out next week again, going for pull. So y'all take care.